As much as I hate to do this right now, I am about to organize this part of the shed because I can't find anything. We're gonna have to get this organized. I just can't stand it anymore. Can't stand it anymore. Okay, let's get to it. I wish I had a light on the inside of here. But I need to move all this stuff that's behind this shelving unit. I need to move all of it out of the way so I can push this shelf against the wall. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I really want to take this off, but my head ain't straight. So I think I'm gonna go over here and get my baseball cap and come back because this is too hot. Hold on. Here we go. Let's tie it down. All right. Don't want to hear nothing about it. All right. Actually, there's some mops and stuff. All these mops and things are going to the other side. This is household stuff. Tools. Let's go to the other side. This household stuff out of the way because it is in the way. Brooms, mops from 3 households. All this is the other side. Other side. Yep, y'all gotta go to the other side too. You too. Hide dustpans. Get a drink break. Drink break. Rest. Something. Oh, please stay behind that cloud. Just go on fully behind the cloud. Stay there. Whew. That was good. Yes, thank you, Lord. Ooh, excuse me. Hide it, hide it. Hide the sun. Whew. Okay, but I need you to keep my camera covered. I don't want it to overheat, okay? Thank you. Okay, so we got that done. I'll put up one of these things right here. Get over here out of the sun. But it's really ain't no better because this is hot in here. Oh, no. This is not what I need. This is not the shelving unit. This holds brooms and stuff, but it's not the equipment. That must be in the container. I thought this was something else. This is not what I need. Actually, this needs to go on the other side because this is for the brooms and mops. My bad. I think that the rack that goes in here is in the container, and I think it's like at the back of the container. Child, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. So let's get this toolbox. Let me just look in this because I don't think I'm ever gonna need anything out of here. And I keep looking in it, thinking I'm gonna find something I need, and I don't. I don't need anything in here right now. Nope. Oh, I could use this. This one I bought one of these. I just bought one of these. I could use this. Now where the saw is that goes to it, I don't know. So I would have needed the saw. That's the only thing I really needed was the saw. And yeah, I don't need anything in here before we move it to the house. So that will go right here. I told you you can't cover up the camera like that. Okay? We can't cover up the camera. All right. Now, coping is this area right here. I had organized all of that. And then, as we've used tools, we've taken tools out, and we've just chunked tools back over here. There's a saw right there hanging on that hook. Not hanging on the hook, but hanging on the bar, the handlebar of the aerator. Lord, I was looking for you. You were hidden behind everything. But this needed to be cleaned up. So I had organized this over here, and we've just been taking tools out and just putting them back over there. So at least now, going forward, there will be some type of organization. So I'm gonna move some things over here, stack them over here. We don't need them. And I surely wish I had that shelving unit, because I'll go ahead and just, organize them on the shelves. But since we don't, I'm just gonna go over here, move some things, arrange some things nicely up against this back wall, arrange things nicely over there, and then we'll have access to everything. Now after this, will I have the energy to go cut a tree? I don't even know, okay? It's 5:02 right now. Hopefully the weather is gonna start getting a bit cooler, because we have reached our high point of the day by now, 3 o'clock, okay? Usually is when the high point hits and you start getting some relief. Let me see what the temperature is now. What's the temperature? Oh my Lord. It has gone up to 97 degrees. No wonder I'm on the struggle bus over here. Oh Lord. 97, Jesus. I'm not ready to join you yet. I got some work to do. Can we get that to go down? Come on, Lord. You can see it. Okay. Looking at that temperature just about took me out. That just about took me out. I'm telling you. Oh Lord, we got barbecue coals over here. Y'all don't belong over here. We do not need barbecue coals over here. Whew. I need a fan in here. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Whew. At this point, these overalls is too much. Well, I have leggings on underneath them, so that's too much. That's the real deal. I think I'm gonna stop and go to the car and cool off. Whew. It's hot. Good child, I had to come get in the car because honestly, I felt a little lightheaded. And I was like, they ain't gonna find me over here laid out in this shed. Whew. It is not time to go. It's not time to go. So I have to come over here and rest. And I just looked at my heart rate. My heart rate was up to 112. And just doing that, it was up to 112. And I wish I could tell what my body temperature is. Does iPhone track that? Maybe I need a special app for that. I don't know. But I was hot. And it didn't help for me to find out it was 97 degrees. And you know, when you find out something, how your body just like, in your mind be like, like I can't handle it no more. I mean, I was hot already without even looking at the temperature. And I honestly did not believe that the temperature had gone up more, because I thought the temperature peaked around 3 o'clock and started going down. Because it was like 2 something when I looked at the temperature and it was 93 degrees. Whew. But oh, I forgot. We're on daylight savings time, so that may be the reason why the temperature peaks around 4 or 5 o'clock now. Jesus. I'm getting ready to take these overalls off. I don't think I need them anymore. I'm not out in the grass and in the field working. I'm over here at the shed straightening things out. So the overalls are about to come off because I have on leggings, and I'll keep my boots on just for safety, because the shed is elevated and I don't know what's lurking underneath there, so I don't need nothing nipping at my toes. And if I drop something, I don't need, you know, my foot, my toes to be hurt. And if thorns happen to be, or nails, because we found a nail all the way up here by the shed. Now, the house is a good 100 feet. Actually, the house is 75 feet away from the shed, because when they did the drawing, the survey of where the house was going to be, it was the closest point of the house was 75 feet away from the fence. So yeah, the house is like 75 feet away. Why is a nail way over here? Yes, it was one of those like 4-inch nails. Lord. And I had just parked right there, and I stepped out of the car, and right where my foot landed was the nail. That could have been in my tire. Anywho, so I'm gonna take these overalls off. See how I lost the long sleeve shirt? Got rid of that. About to get rid of these overalls. Keep the boots on. All right, but I'm making way in the shed. Things are getting straightened out. When I'm done, things will be organized, and I will reassess how I feel, because I want those 2 trees right there to be gone and cleared out. But one of them I'm probably not going to get to because there's a lot of brush around it. And Lord Jesus, I'm not trying to meet a snake friend today. But the other one, my son cleared it out with the mower. So I think I'll go ahead and take that one out. I don't know that I'm going to get to the straightening up around the shed, since I'm straightening up the inside of the shed. And Jesus, the sun is standing right over me, and so I had to put that tarp up. That has definitely helped, but it's still hot. The sun did hide behind the cloud for just a minute, maybe. And anyway, so let me rest some. You can tell I'm catching my breath in between talking because it's hot out there. The guys are gone, but they left some windows and the door open. I don't know why. I guess they have a reason for it. Anyway, and this is Friday, so they don't work on the weekends. I guess we'll leave it open. But anywho, let me rest. Well, my son and daughter-in-law have come back, and my daughter-in-law just told me that they're about to start packing up. So I need to go over there and put that stuff back in the garage, in the shed, and save the rest of the straightening up for another time, because we've been out here for 10 hours. We've been out here for 10 hours. So I think it's time for us to get back to the house, eat, shower, all that good stuff. Anyway, so let me go put that stuff up and call it a day. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick fix up in here. So we
Pack your bags, we believe in the noise. City lights fade, let's make some new joys. Got my daughter by my side, she's a bright star. Together we'll grow, no matter how far. 4 generations, we're planting our roots. Walker acres, where life's so astute. 14 acres, just waiting for us. In the country, there's no need to rush. On Walker acres, we dance in the sun. Gardens blooming where the wildflowers run. Feel the rhythm of the land, it's our new home. With butterflies and laughter, together we roam. Built a small ranch house, our forever nest. Each room a memory, we're feeling so blessed. 2 ponds by our side, a splash of delight. Floods may come, but we'll be alright.
Alright, let's take a look inside. Alright, so this is what I did. See, all the weed eaters, long handle things are over there. Turn this sideways so it can fit like in that little slot and not take up this whole area right there. Took all of the household items and put them on the other side neatly. And then I just stacked up like boxes of tools right here. Put the post driver in the front. It's just a bag of tarp. Put the gas in the front because that's what we need. And this area mainly is what I wanted to get straightened up because that auger was laying across all these tools and that thing is heavy. So put that over in the corner. We don't really need that right now. I really think I'm gonna move these baskets over to the other side because that's not lawn work. And then we got all the tools. We got the rakes stacked together, the shovels stacked together. There's some clamps that are over there, and we have room for other equipment as we get stuff, if we have any other things we're adding up here. But it's now, you know, where I can find things. I know that the saw is right here, which I really don't need it right here. I'm gonna put it back over here with the tools, but at least I know where it is. I'm gonna put it right here in this wall area. I know where that is. And then the clippers over there, I'll move those when I come back because I think I'm gonna use those to clip around here if we don't find the battery to the weed eaters in our storage room. So thing I have left to do is take the cover off of that and then toss that thing in the bin over there. And that is it. So let me get to it. Now the sun is hiding behind the shade. I mean behind the closet. All right. All right, you guys. So as I close out here today, first of all, I just want to thank you for hanging out and watching me work on really the 3-acre portion of our property. The 3 acres where my son cut is where my mom and I are going to, we have our house over here, we have the containers over here, the shed over here, and we're gonna build our garden in this little area. I'll point it out to you. And then on the other side of the container, that eventually is gonna be a community garden. So we pretty much took care of everything in this area with the exception of a few things, like mowing this area, clearing out around the containers, and then organizing the stuff that's around the shed. I didn't get a chance to do that, and I didn't get to take out as many trees as I wanted to either. So we're gonna look at the chainsaw, get a new chain for it, and get that thing situated. But I do thank you for hanging out with me at Walker Acres. Come back for more, because there's a lot more that's going on, a lot more to do. And we just hope that, especially if you're a boomer or a Gen X, if you are a Gen Xer, if you are a boomer, just know that it's never too late to start again. Just know that you can do the work too. Put in the work. get out here. I work out, and I realized I work out for my health, number one. And then when we came out here to the property and we were walking around, I was like, Lord, I got to do a lot of walking. I definitely got to get in shape. So I have been doing my fitness exercises, my toning exercises in the morning time. I have been walking in the evenings, and two workouts a day, because I got to get this body fit. Because you see the work I've been doing out here. It ain't for the weak, it ain't for the faint at heart, okay? Because it's physical labor. I've gotten my mom up, and she's now getting more active because she really wants to get out here and garden. And it takes physical labor to get out and garden. You have to, I mean, if anything, you have upper body strength, even if you're gonna be in a wheelchair, because you gotta raise things and put things in pots and dig and all that kind of stuff. So know that you can do it. No matter what your age is, it's never too late to start. I've never had a garden before, not food garden. I've put plants in the ground. I've done some landscaping, but I've never had a garden before, and I really look forward to that. So I'm excited to be able to do that and just grow my own food, because the food that we buy at the store is on its way to dying. The minute it's picked out of the ground, it's just a matter of time. And then also, they don't allow that food to really ripen sometimes, because it needs to have a longer shelf life. Okay, so ain't nothing like being able to get your own fruits and vegetables for yourself. Because even when I juice the stuff that's from the store, it's great. It tastes good. I want it to be absolutely awesome, and that's why we want to go ahead and do our own stuff and do it organically and get ourselves even healthier. So join us on this journey. And even if you're not a boomer and you're Gen Xer, that's okay. We can be your grannies of YouTube. So we can be your grannies. Just come tune in, say I'm getting ready to watch my granny, and or grandme, because I'm a granny and my mama is a gram. So get ready to watch your Grammy and your gram. Get out here and do some work on these 3 acres that we have, and enjoy the rest of the 14 acres with my son and his wife, who are over there doing their video. Anyway, stuff is getting on me, so I gotta go. Y'all have a wonderfully blessed day.